Please note that the information I share is not a replacement for professional psychological services. It is for informational purposes only. If you are concerned about your emotional or mental health, please contact a mental health professional for a consultation. November is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And because I've been discussing trauma for these last few episodes, I thought I would discuss it this week in the context of an abusive relationship. So my question to you is, what kind of abuse do you think is the most traumatizing? Well, I'll tell you why I don't think that's really the best question to ask. That's this week's episode on Dr. Richie and 60. Earlier in my career, I used to facilitate domestic violence groups. I used to work with men who had perpetrated violence in their relationships. And one of the activities I would do with these participants is I would ask them to rank from the most severe to the least severe, the different types of abuse. The answers were often the same. They would identify sexual abuse, physical abuse as being the most severe, and perhaps financial abuse or spiritual abuse as being the less severe. And then I would ask participants what they thought the victim felt in these different forms of abuse. And that's when they realized that regardless of what kind of abuse it was, the victim was always traumatized. They felt depressed, humiliated, ashamed, helpless, and hopeless. So my goal for you is to recognize that domestic violence happens more often than we think, and that there is no one form that's worse than the other. They're all traumatizing to the victim. I hope this helps with your awareness and growth.